So we are going to a bookstore opening today. Shelf Indulgence is a romance-only bookstore. I'm very, very excited about that fact. And because of that, I don't think it's necessarily like no kids can come, but we're saying no kids can come. It's just us today. And it opens at 10. Right now our GPS is saying that we're gonna get there like right at 10. We were hoping to leave a little bit early just because I think the parking situation, it's like downtown Tacoma, is gonna be a little bit more sparse. And so I was hoping to like get there slightly early to figure out parking. It's fine. Mostly, the kids are not allowed to come. We said they're not allowed to come, and Elliot was not happy with that fact. I was trying to explain this to the kids the other day because they're just with my mom at home. They're gonna watch like the Minecraft movie and stuff. But the other day I was explaining like, we're going, no kids are allowed. And she's like, but me a big girl. And so like, very cute, but like she was not happy that we left today. I have not heard anything since then, so hopefully they're good. They were gonna go play outside, they were gonna watch the movie. But yeah, we're on our way to the bookstore. Grand opening. I'm very excited. Okay, so we just parked further down because yeah, parking situation is a little bit crazy, but we actually passed the store at like 10:04, so like 4 minutes after it opened. The line is huge, which is great for them, but that means we need to go join the line. Still walking. Like I said, very, very happy for them. Walking, walking. Yeah. Okay, so we were in line for over an hour and a half. Presley called us multiple times, and we're leaving early because we still probably were maybe only like halfway there to the door. We got to the building, like there was other buildings back. We were back quite a bit. We got to the building, but we still had to go around the corner and then past a couple other businesses to get to the bookstore. So I'm gonna be trying this later because yeah, we were not gonna get in soon. I'm glad that they're having lots of people like past the line. The store was also packed. It's great for them. However, yeah, my kids are not gonna wait that long. He, on the other hand, was like, why is it so busy? I'm glad it is. Very good for them, but yeah. Again, we are going to be going back to Shelf Indulgence because as you saw previously, it did not quite work out. It was just so busy. I'm actually parked right near the front now, but when we came, the line was like multiple things down there, like multiple buildings. We were down by like retirement home, and it was coming all the way around the building to where we're going to be going. And I left after like an hour and a half because my kids were not with me. They were at home with my mom. It's Monday today, so Elliot is with me. But they were like, when are you coming home? It was basically lunchtime. It was like we were here for so long, and I didn't get to go in. I talked to some people in line, like, you know, when you're around a bunch of bookish people, you get to talking about books and things like that. And so I was talking to like 3 other women, and we like exchanged like Instagrams and things like that. And only one of them stayed to actually get into the store. And it took her over 3 hours to get in. It was so busy. This is for the opening of Shelf Indulgence. I am so excited to go check it out. It just didn't quite work out on opening day. So let's go. we were in and out 10 minutes probably. The store is still very, very empty. I followed them on Instagram. I think I mentioned that. But so I saw that they had gotten some more stock in semi-recently. It's been a couple weeks since the grand opening. So it is definitely not as busy. I was able to get a good parking spot. They do have stuff on there. I was more interested in the fact that they have a shelf that's like local Pacific Northwest authors. And I did pick up a book from an author on that shelf. I've never heard of her, so I'll have to see, but this is Faultless Notion by Linnea March. And this is going to be a rock star romance, but also like fake marriage. They like accidentally get married and then have to stay in the marriage for the publicity because the guy's rock star and the girl is, what is she, like an assistant? They didn't mean to get married. Eloise Dunning ran far from her small town in the Pacific Northwest to Los Angeles with little more than the clothes on her back and a dream of being a singer-songwriter. Now she is a personal assistant to the rock band Prevalent Notion and leaving her songbook in the bottom of her bag. Keller Grant is everything a rock star should be, sinfully attractive, an enigmatic artist with a dark past, and an immensely talented drummer. He loves the revolving door of women in each city, creating music with his bandmates in Prevalent Notion and teasing an uptight Eloise. The night before the band kicks off their American tour, Eloise and Keller wake up in each other's arms with wedding bands on their fingers. Forced by the record label to maintain the marriage for the public, they face a hungry press, rabid fans, and jealousy from all sides. As they get the world to believe in the facade, they find that this marriage doesn't feel like a performance. Fake dating and stuff is like one of my favorite things, and so it feels like a little bit more like fake marriage, except for it's actually a real marriage, but like they didn't mean to. So this really does sound right up my alley, and so I was actually happy to find that. Apparently the author also had bookmarks that she left with like her name on it, which I just think is really, really cute. So I was happy to find that there. Like this is something that I was looking for in the first place of like going into a place like this. Is they had quite a few different like indie romance books. Everything in here is going to be romance 100%, but I liked that we had more indie stuff, more like local authors, that kind of thing. So like that hit all of my goals pretty much. I do wish there was a little bit more books in there currently, but at the same time, do I really need to be buying a bunch of books to add to my TBR? No. Will I be coming back? Obviously. So like that is a great thing. And I guess this was successful because it didn't have a ton of books and it's a smaller space. I felt like I basically showed you everything, even though personally it didn't feel like there was a ton of stuff to show you. It's super, super cute in there. I think the one thing I didn't take a picture of was obviously the checkout area because the owner was there and I felt weird taking a picture of a person. But also they have like a little coffee bar free that you could actually do while you're in there as well. I don't need that. I had mine this morning, but I love the vibes that are in there. I love the look of the space and like what they're intending it for. There's been a lot of like stuff online where they have like making things. Like I think they had like a friendship bracelet trade during the opening. They're supposed to have some sort of like book bedazzling event because like that's a huge thing right now, I'm pretty sure. They're also gonna have like a Halloween lock-in from like October 31st to the November 1st, like overnight. Obviously I have kids, I can't do that kind of stuff, but I love the idea of building community that way. So like I am super happy for this store. I hope they have like an amazing rest of the year because I definitely could see myself coming to this store multiple times. It does take a little while to get over here because it is like downtown Tacoma. Took me like 40 something minutes, but that means more time for audiobook in the car, which I did, and then I'll listen to it on the way home too. So like overall I'm very happy with it. And I guess that is going to be it for me today. I really wanted to show you guys this on opening day because I thought it would be great, but it was so packed in the first place that I don't think I would have gotten really good footage. So I guess blessing in disguise that way. It was so packed. Super happy for her. But like, yeah. Okay, that's gonna be it for me today. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos. I do have videos coming out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so I will see you then. Bye.